Welcome to your practice. I'm Jamie. Today we are going to add on a little bit to the last little sequence that we did. That's a power yoga flow with a lot of balance challenges. This is to spice up the challenge a little bit, so this is not gentle. And of course, you can always do what you can, leave the rest. As I always say, everyone is welcome. I just want to give you that warning, that caveat that this is definitely not a gentle, gentle sequence. We have a theme for 2025, no matter when you're joining us, whatever year it is, whenever you're here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and yoga has helped me so much. I hope it helps you as much as it helps me. And the practice, the theme, I should say, for 2025 is to live our yoga off the mat. And if you are an experienced practitioner, you already know what that means, but we can always do more, do better. And if you're brand new to the practice, living our yoga off the mat out into the world is a metaphor for all of the hard stuff that happens in the confines of this little mat right here, the blood, sweat, and tears of practicing yoga, the beauty, the joy, the nectar that comes of it, and all of the amazing, amazing benefits from a regular yoga practice. It's all part of what the yogic lifestyle was intended to be. Yoga is not just about movements, it's not just about meditation, and it's not just about breath. That's 3 of the 8 limbs of what are known as the 8 limbs of yoga by Patanjali. And we'll talk about that later. But as we settle in, I really want you, every practice, to think about taking this beautiful inward journey and then allowing everything you learn and all the beauty of the practice to then extend out into the outside world so that we make the world a better place. It's up to us. Somebody's got to do it. It's not easy, but let's do this. Thank you. So have a comfortable seat. And if you are lucky enough to be able to sit cross-legged without lifting up your tailbone and elevating, please feel free. And then, like some of us that have tighter hips, it's nice to fold up a blanket or sit on a block. And that way, and you get kind of intimate with the edge of the blanket or the edge of the block, and you can then elevate that tailbone and open the hips in a little different way with a little help by bringing the earth up. So with that, find your comfortable seat, please. And I will give us a little Dharma talk with a little meditation, or I should say an intention. And then we'll get rolling and we will really work our bodies. And then at the end, we will have a meditation and just a beautiful seal or ending to our practice. So in your comfortable seat, close down your eyes. Relax your body. Feel the earth beneath your tailbone, or however you're seated, beneath you, your support, your foundation, and then above you, you're lifting the crown of your head up to the heavens. Roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down so that you're opening your heart and lifting up. So even though we want to be in a comfortable seat, we're working, we're lifting up. We're making room for all of our internal organs so that they can do their job instead of slouching. And you can do that in increments, right? If you're not used to sitting up straight, you can just sit up as long as you can and take a break. Sit up as long as you can and take a break. All right. With a really big, delicious, deep breath in, exhale and bring your hands to your heart. In your comfortable seated position, Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel yourself settling into this moment. Out of that ruminating, never-ending mind and all that chatter, dropping into your beautiful heart, your beautiful soul, your beautiful body that does so much for you all day long. Our bodies work so hard. Let's honor our bodies. And with the theme of taking the yoga off the mat into the world as our 2025 theme, the theme for today's class is curiosity. We're going to begin talking about the 8 limbs of yoga in the next upcoming months. And we'll dive deep, really deep into the yoga philosophy as we prepare our bodies for the beautiful practice ahead of us. We'll also be preparing our minds for the beautiful, wonderful nectar that comes of it, so that we can be better people, and we'll be able to take the pause when we need it, so that we can be responsive instead of reactive. So curiosity is the theme. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up. You can keep your eyes closed. Exhale, hands to the heart. And let's do that again. Inhale, reach and rise. Spread your fingers wide. It's like you're grabbing on to as much curiosity as you can and just pull it right into your heart space. And bow your head slightly and just breathe. And then just rest your hands in your lap or wherever you're comfortable. Curiosity is a gift. It invites us to explore without judgment, to discover something new about ourselves. So let's really tap into our curiosity today. Curiosity about our balance, curiosity about the level of today's class, curiosity if you can do it. And remember, it's yoga practice. It's not yoga perfect. So we just do the best we can do. We learn as we go. Every wobble is a beautiful learning opportunity for every balance challenge that you are able to successfully master. So one more deep breath in there. Exhale, let it go. Flutter your eyes open. And whatever leg was in front, let's switch those legs out. Put the other leg in front. And you can stay up on the elevated block or blanket if you like, or you can remove it and sit on the floor. Take a deep breath in, reach and rise. Exhale, hands right to the heart. Let's take Hakini Mudra with all of our fingertips together and push those fingers toward one another. Feel your collarbones widen and your shoulder blades come down your back and together in the back. And then gently pushing those fingers together. And then rise up with Hakini Mudra above your head. Reach up and rise up. And exhale over to your right, pushing into your left sit bone. Inhale, and then exhale over to your left, push into your right sit bone. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, Hakini Mudra to the heart. And then release those hands and roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Find full range of motion. Take your time. Just a couple of really big circles, full range of motion, and then reverse. Taking it all the way around. One more. Excellent. Okay, release yourself from that seated position, and we will transition now into our cat and dog sequence on hands and knees in tabletop position. Hands are right below the shoulders and knees below the hips. And we'll take cat-cow here. So drop your belly, lift your heart, lift your tailbone, and pull your heart forward on the inhale. And then exhale, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, reach and rise. Come up to cat, Marjanasana. And inhale, reach and rise to cow, Bitalasana. And then exhale to cat, Marjanasana. Inhale, reach and rise, cow. Pull your shoulders back. Exhale, tuck, cat. Release that. Bring yourself back to tabletop and take your tailbone for a stir. Try to keep the upper body quiet here. And we're just trying to really activate the lumbar spine, the pelvic floor. Reverse. For those of you that need and want the reminder, or stirring peanut butter or something thick, so you've got to go all the way around. Exaggerate. Beautiful. Now walk the hands out, and now we'll add the upper body to this. So take a deep breath in, reach forward with your entire body, and then take full yogic body circles. Your hand placement may change as you go. You might find that sweet spot where you can take yourself all the way forward and all the way back. One more forward in this direction, and then we'll go the other direction. And in line with our theme, keeping the curiosity open. Can I go deeper? Can I find a little more opening of my heart on the way forward? Can I go back even more? One more time. Curious, at play, finding your inner child. All right. Sit back on your feet and then reach up and rise up with your hands. Capture your right wrist and lean over to your left. Inhale, reach and rise. Capture your left wrist, lean over to your right. Inhale, reach and rise. Both arms lift, and then take a little interlaced finger behind the back and pull your heart out. Elbows have a soft bend, shoulders are down. Lift your hands up. Pull your heart forward, squeeze your shoulders down, lift your heart, deep breath in, and exhale. Rest your hands on your thighs, lower your chin straight down. Roll your right ear towards your right shoulder, and then back down. Roll your left ear towards your left shoulder, and back down. One more time each side. And then come all the way back down and just hold there. Let your neck be heavy. Even round your back a little bit. Hold, breathe. And then rise up, come up onto your knees. Take a big, delicious breath in. And then exhale, sweep the arms around. And you're in tabletop again. Now, we're going to take some down-facing dogs. So tuck your toes, take a deep breath in. And exhale, lift those hips all the way up and walk this out. One heel down, then the other. Find the perfect placement for your feet, your arms, and you're strong and powerful through your foundation. So you're really pushing through your hands, pushing your chest towards your thighs, taking your time to take each heel down as far as it will go, not forcing anything, but really listening to your body, activating those muscles, kind of rinsing out those muscles, calves, Achilles tendons. And then find your down dog. So let's roll up onto the balls of the feet, sink your knees just a little bit, and push gently your chest towards your thighs. Head is really low, neck is relaxed. And then send the heels as low as they might want to go. And remember, every day is different, so really honor where your body is today. It's different every day, isn't it? Take a deep breath in here. Exhale. Inhale, rise up on the balls of the feet. Sink the knees a little. Look between the thumbs. That's where you're headed. Always look where you're going and walk up to the top of the mat into standing forward fold. Holding standing forward fold for 2 breaths. Just let your head be heavy. One more.
Support over the knees if you need to. We're going to nod the head yes 2 times. Come all the way up as far as you can go. Sink your chin into your heart. And then lift that chin away and then sink it in. And then let your head hang heavy and let your chest come even lower. And then gently take your head side to side, shaking no. And then find yourself back in the center. Soften your knees. Take a deep breath in. Sweep your arms all the way up and around. Angel wings. Hands to the heart. Lifting up your kneecaps. Squeezing your butt. Finding open heart. Shoulder blades together. Lift your toes. Spread your toes. Can you put down your pinky toe, your ring toe, your middle toe, the next one, and then your toe, your big toe? Ooh, it's hard to do, isn't it? All right, lift the toes again. Go the other way. Big toe, I guess index toe, ring toe, or middle toe, ring toe, and pinky, and mine all go together. So I'm out of practice. Hold yourself here. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the arms down to Tadasana. Palms forward or in, whatever feels best for your shoulders today. Close down your eyes. Feel your body supported by the floor. Feel the crown of the head lifting light and up towards the ceiling or the sky. One more breath here. Inhale, reach and rise. Gentle bend back. Lift your heart. Exhale, float all the way down to standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Stay here for one breath. Inhale, root to rise all the way up, angel wings. Take a gentle back bend. And exhale all the way down to standing forward fold. Inhale to a half lift, anchor somewhere and pull your heart forward. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up to the top. Swing those arms open, baby back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart this time. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, swing open to the right. Take your right arm behind, the left arm front, and take them, if north and south are completely opposite from one another, try to get the arms that opposite from one another. Now, sneak your right hip forward and your left hip back. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, reach and rise both arms up. And exhale, open to your left. North and south if you can. And then gently pull your left hip forward and your right hip back. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up. And exhale, float all the way down to standing forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold and step back to hands and knees. Keep the toes on the ground, Ashtanga down. Take a deep breath in, forward, lift your heart. And then exhale as you lower down chest and chin. So you've got 2 feet, 2 knees, chest, chin, hands. And then swoop yourself forward into a gentle baby cobra. And then exhale down. Put your forehead on the ground. Rock your forehead back and forth a few times. With your hands placed right behind the head of the shoulder, plug in your elbows, and we'll take 3 cobras. Baby cobra first. Inhale, rise up, keep your shoulders down, elbows close in, and exhale down. Inhale, rise up into a little bit bigger cobra, maybe pushing into the hands. Exhale down. One more. Inhale, rise up into a cobra, push into the hands if you like. Exhale down. And tuck your toes and take down facing dog, lifting up and back. Find space, find length, find breath, find curiosity. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, big, big down dog. Push your chest towards your thighs. Press your thighs to the back wall without locking your knees. Use that tailbone and lift it up. Take a deep breath in and rise up on the balls of the feet. Sink the knees. As you exhale, walk to the top of the mat into standing forward fold. Sink as low as you can and bend your right knee. Place your right hand on the ground and lift up with your left arm, twisting. Big breath in. Exhale, sink back down. Straighten the right leg, bend the left. Keep the left hand down. Reach the right arm up to the sky. See if you feel that in your sciatic nerve. Big stretch. Inhale. Exhale, bring that hand down. Straighten both legs or keep them both bent evenly if that feels better. Inhale, root to rise all the way to the top. Standing up into Tadasana, hands to the heart. Roll up onto the balls of the feet and then sink the heels. Roll up onto the balls of the feet. Bend the knees with your heels off the ground. Just a little bit, just kind of play with that a little bit. Buoyant, wobble if you need to, and then sink the heels, stand up tall, hands down in Tadasana. Inhale, reach and rise. Big breath in, gentle back bend. Exhale, float all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to plank. This time take Ashtanga from the knees or full Chaturanga Dandasana into the back bend of your choice. And then meet in down facing dog. Now we're going to be doing some vinyasa flows. And if you get tired, if your shoulders or wrists or anything needs a break, please take a break and just meet in down facing dog. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. Get it up there. Keep the knee as straight as you can. Push into your hands, chest towards the left thigh. Really make it strong. Nice foundation. Big breath in. Exhale, step to the right thumb. Sink your left knee down and take Anjane Asana. Low lunge, reaching the arms up if you like, sinking back if you like with the upper body. Opening your heart. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, bring your hands down to the ground, step back to plank, and take a vinyasa flow. And again, if you need to take a break, just meet in down facing dog. Big breath. Inhale. Sweep the left leg all the way up. Pushing into your hands, chest towards the right thigh. Big breath in. Exhale, step to the left thumb. Lower the right knee. Rise up into Anjane Asana. Reaching the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, hands down and step back to plank and take your flow. Meeting in down facing dog again as you're ready. Breathing here. Soaking up the good energy here. Curious, where are we going? I'll show you. Right leg to the sky. Big breath. Exhale, step to the right thumb. Low lunge, Anjane Asana. Change is coming. Big breath in. Exhale, sweep the arms behind into airplane. Lift your back knee. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Push into your right heel. Now we're going to take one big step up into one-legged mountain. Big breath in. Exhale, rise up into one-legged mountain. Left knee rises. Balancing on that right leg. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, now sweep to Virabhadrasana 3. Left leg behind, arms straight out in front. Balancing and try to keep your hips square. Big breath in. Exhale, step back to crescent. Hold your crescent lunge. Powerful arms. Reach the arms way up. You're really powerful with your arms, and pull your shoulders and plug them in. Push your left heel behind you. Sink into your right knee and right heel if you want to make it a little more dramatic. Next time we'll add on, but we're just going to take it down to the ground and step back and take a vinyasa flow, or just meet in down facing dog. You can skip the entire vinyasa flow if you want to save the arms and shoulders. Left side. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the left leg up to the sky, three-legged. Big breath in. Exhale, step to left thumb, sink your right knee down, untuck toes, keep your toes tucked, I'm sorry. And then take your nice low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Powerful legs pushing down for your foundation. Deep breath in. Exhale, sweep the arms behind, lift up that right knee behind you, pull your heart forward. Get ready for one leg mountain. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sweep up to one leg mountain, right knee up, balancing on that left leg. One more breath here. Exhale, step back to crescent. So ball of foot on the right, heel on the left, powerful arms, shoulders are plugged in. Dig the right heel back behind you. Big breath in. Exhale, step back to down facing dog. Skip the flow, hold here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sink your knees down and take child's pose. We're going to take a little rest before we get going. So we will be moving on. Keep breathing, stay in child's pose as long as you need. We're going to be moving on. And so that it's easier for you to see me, I'm going to say the opposite leg. Sometimes I mess up, so just use your common sense. If it sounds wrong, you're right. Okay. Stay in child's pose. Make yourself really comfortable for 4 more breaths. Taking this moment to really honor where you're at. Feeling the sensations in your body. Honoring each phase. Allowing your body to feel. Okay, bring yourself back up to tabletop. Honoring that beautiful body of yours, being curious about where we're going. We're going to go on a little journey. We'll be facing the long edge of the mat, the left side. So depending on how you have your yoga mat positioned, again, I will be saying the opposite leg of myself to hopefully mirror you. And we will get going. So strong shoulders, elbows have a soft bend. Belly is tight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift your hips and take down facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the right leg all the way up to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, step to the right thumb, sink your left knee, rise up. Both arms into Anjaneyasana, lifting the heart if you like. Big breath in. Exhale, sweep your arms behind you. Take the airplane lunge, lifting your back left knee, pushing into your right heel. Big breath in. Exhale, rise up into one-legged mountain. Left knee up, balancing on the right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sweep that left leg back for Virabhadrasana 3. Reach your arms. Pull the leg behind you. Really activate. Big breath in. Exhale, step back to crescent lunge. So you're on the left ball of the foot. Now we're getting ready to turn left to the long edge of the mat. So take a deep breath in. Turn your left toes out, all toes out, heels in for 5-pointed star. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, turn to the left to the back side of your mat. Take warrior 2. Left toes, left fingertips. Look over your left fingertips and jet your right hand straight behind you. If you want more hot sauce, you pull your right instep towards your left heel. Pull and scissor the legs toward one another. Flip your left front palm and take a reverse exalted warrior. Lift. Big breath in. Exhale, take side angle. Parsva Konasana. Big breath in, rise up and take reverse. Exalted. And then cartwheel your hands to the back of the mat and take your vinyasa flow or just meet in down facing dog. Breathing, moving, being curious, smiling, maybe even enjoying yourself. All right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the left leg all the way up to the sky. Big breath. And exhale, step to the left thumb. Sink your right knee down. Rise up, Anjaneyasana. You're at the back of the mat. Big breath in. Sink if you like to. Big breath in. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Airplane. Pull your heart out. Push into the left heel. Get ready. Inhale. Exhale, rise up into one leg mountain. Arms up, right knee lifts. Big breath. Exhale, take Virabhadrasana 3. Right leg pulls behind, arms pull forward. Virabhadrasana 3, big breath. Exhale, step back to crescent. So right ball of the foot, both arms up, strong, powerful. We're warriors. Inhale. Exhale, turn to the right, long edge of mat. Star, toes out, heels in. Knees are not, they're straight, but they're not locked. Big breath. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Right knee, right fingertips. Powerful arms, shoulders down, fingers have fire coming out of them. We're warriors here. Big breath. Exhale, exalted warrior, reverse. Stay strong and powerful. Big breath in. Exhale, take side angle. Lift that left arm up and over. Big breath in. Exalted warrior last time. And then cartwheel to the front of the mat and take your flow. Meeting in down facing dog when you're ready. Breathing here. All right. We're going to take another round and we're going to add on. Inhale. Exhale, rise up on the balls of the feet. Sink the knees. Step, hop, or jump to the top of the mat. Standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Capture your right wrist. Place your right ball of the foot behind the left and take a curtsy. Pull your body over to the left. Inhale, reach and rise up tall. And exhale, curtsy over to the right. Pulling on your left wrist, left ball of foot, balance, big breath. Exhale, rise up, and hands to the heart. Hold here. Big breath in, reach and rise. Gentle bend back. Exhale, float all the way down. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now we're taking a Utkatasana chair. So rise up with the arms, sink the hips. Arms can go right in front or up by your ears. Tuck your tailbone. Find your breath. Strong, powerful. This is called Fierce Warrior. Utkatasana. There's nothing cherished about it, is it? Except it might kind of look like one, but to me it looks fierce. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, relax. Grab opposite elbows, take ragdoll. Release the hands to the mat, step or hop back to plank. Take your vinyasa flow, rolling down, breathing, arching, strengthening, meeting in down facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale, sweep your right leg to the sky. Big breath. Exhale, step to right thumb, sink the left knee. Low lunge, keep your toes tucked in the back. Reaching up, Anjaneyasana. Inhale. Exhale, sweep back, airplane. Lifting back knee. Pushing into your right heel, rise up, mountain, one-legged mountain. Adding on here, cross that left knee across the right ankle across. Wow, I can't talk. Left ankle across right knee, hands to the heart. I apologize. Sink into figure 4. Point or flex your foot, whichever you prefer, or both. Inhale, rise back up to single leg mountain with that left knee lifting. Bring the hands back to the heart. Take the left knee and wrap it around eagle legs.
Left leg wraps around the right. You're in kind of a chair. Reach your arms straight out to the sides and then take your cactus. Draw the arms together and then take the left arm under the right. Put your left fingertips in your right palm. Sink the shoulders, lift the elbows if you can. Eagle. If it's even possible, take your left thumb to your third eye. Sink deeper if it feels good. Take a deep breath in here. Keep the arms, unwrap the legs. And then with eagle arms, take Virabhadrasana 3 legs. So you're extending that left leg behind you. Balancing here. Big breath in. Exhale, step back to crescent. Keep eagle arms. If you can, keep your right knee bent and take a exalted eagle arm lunge. Big breath in. Exhale, take humble warrior. Bringing your arms on the inside of that right knee. Humble warrior with eagle arms. Inhale, rise up. Unfurl the arms, reach. You're in crescent. Big breath in. Open up to star, to that side, to the left side. Long edge of mat. Toes out, heels in. Reach those arms. Soften the knees. Powerful arms with your shoulders plugged in. So your shoulders aren't up in your ears, they're down, but your fingers are lifting with energy. Big breath in. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of your mat, left arm reaching out, left knee. Flip left palm, take exalted warrior. Big breath in. Exhale, take side angle. Now we're going to hang out here in side angle for a moment. If it's in your practice, Uttita Parsvakonasana with the left arm down. If there's anything left, wrap your right arm behind and take the bind. If you can, maybe take the left arm underneath to meet the right. Open up your right shoulder. Big breath in. Release, unwind, take it back to warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse. Cartwheel the hands and take your vinyasa flow all the way through at the back of the mat. Rising up into the back bend of your choice and meeting in down facing. Big breath. Beautiful. Left leg sweeps up to the heavens. Reach, reach, reach. Big breath. Exhale, step to the left thumb, sink your right knee, take your Anjaneyasana to the back of the mat. And you can take this deep or start to soften if you need a little break. Big breath. Exhale, sweep the hands behind for your airplane. Lift that back knee, pull your heart out. Balancing on that left foot. Big breath in and rise up on the exhale to single leg mountain. Big breath. Hands to the heart as you take figure 4. Right ankle across left knee. Sinking, pointing, or flexing, or both. Inhale, rise back up to one-legged mountain. Bring the hands out. Wrap the right leg around the left. Take cactus arms. Draw the arms toward one another. Take the right arm under the left, placing the right fingertips into the left palm. Maybe the right thumb goes to the third eye. Draw your shoulders down. Lift your elbows. Whoosh. Eagle. Keep the arms, unwrap the legs. Send the leg behind to keep the eagle arms for Virabhadrasana 3 legs. See if you can even out those hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step back to crescent. Keep the eagle arms. Sink into your left knee. Reach up with the elbows. Reverse, exalted eagle arm. Warrior, inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Sink down on the inside of that left knee.
Big breath in here. Oosh. And then come up, unfurl the arms, reach them up to crescent. Hold there in crescent, one more big breath. And then open up to the right, wide star, big star. Toes out, heels in. Reach the heavens, but plug the shoulders in. Fire coming out the fingertips. Big breath in. Exhale, warrior two to the front. So your right arm is front, your right knee. Float the fingertips, but shoulders are down. Squeeze everything nice and tight. Big breath. Exhale, reverse. Right arm up, left arm back a thigh. Big breath in. Exhale, take side angle, and we'll hold this one for several breaths. You can just hang out here, supported on your thigh, or you may try Utthita Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. And you may try to bring your right arm behind and your left arm under and see if you can find the fingers and then open the heart back up and pull that left shoulder back. Take a deep breath in. And release that. Return to warrior two to the front. Take one more reverse. And then cartwheel the hands and either take a vinyasa flow or meet in down facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Standing forward fold. I'm going to turn so I'm facing the front, facing you. Heel toe your feet right off of the mat. So you're going to end with toes out, heels in. And your feet are off the mat. And you're going to lower your head straight down. Wide-legged forward fold. Walk over to your right foot. Take your left hand on the outside of the right ankle or hold it for balance and lift up your right arm. Sorry, I hope I didn't say that wrong. Just do one side. And then release. Walk it over to the other side. Grab that ankle or place the hand by the foot for balance. The other arm goes straight up like a clock, 12 o'clock, straight up. So if you're over to the side, see if you can get your arm straight up. You don't have to look up. Maybe just check your arm and then look down if that bothers your neck. And then bring your hands down. Now from here, walk your hands out. Take your fingertips on the ground like puppy pose and draw back. And then walk your hands back underneath. Heel toe your feet a little closer. End with your toes out. And then come up and support on your thighs and drop your tailbone. Pull your heart out. So you might have to kind of figure out where your feet are perfectly spaced. And then I find it really hard to drop my tailbone because, it stretches those inner thighs. Pull your heart forward. And then start to play. We're going to take Malasana, yogi squat. So I'm going to start to pull my feet together and start to take it low. Now, if this bothers your knees, obviously you can't do it. Or you can modify it. And then find wherever you can go with your heels down. Lift your heart. And then see if you can really relax your hips down, but pull your heart up. And I like to push on my inner thighs with my elbows. Now we're going to take a bind if you want to. You can hang here or place your left hand down and lift your right arm up. And then consider taking that bind here by taking your right arm behind and your left arm around and see if those fingers can find each other. They may or may not get close. Might be kind of a challenge. And then release that. Come with hands in the center so we can kind of regroup here. And then right hand down, left arm up and really reach, like push against your leg so that you can anchor and reach that arm up. And then wrap it behind and see if you can find the fingers around the back and then open the heart. And you'll notice one side is usually way easier. No surprise. And then release that and come back down into the center. Lift your hips, heel toe your feet back together. And so you're in standing forward fold. Nice work. Walk your hands out into the center until you're in a plank. And then sink your knees down and take traditional child's pose with feet together, knees together, round the arms like a seed pod, lower down. And breathe. Gently bring yourself back up. Excellent. All right. We're going to get ready for some final postures and some some shavasana. My yoga worked. How did yours work? So this is a great time to grab a drink and to also find your socks, your sweatshirt, your blanket, your block for a pillow, if your blanket's not being used by others, by your failing friends. My beautiful kitty, her name is Stevie Nicks. She's just the most special kitty ever. All right, a couple of final postures here. Sit up nice and tall. Let's take Dandasana first. So you're on your sit bones. Point your toes, reach and rise up. Big breath. And then exhale, fold forward. And this is a great place if you want to put a block out here. You can rest on the block. You can rest on your shins. And there are many different ways to do this. You can keep your heart lifted and pull your shoulders down, and you won't bend very far, right? Or you can sink. Well, you might be able to. Or you can round and just kind of allow your comfortable stretch here without holding yourself up. But let your shoulders relax. It's kind of a big important tip is to, if your shoulders are up around your ears, it signals your body that there's tension. So even if you're feeling like that gives you a better stretch, it's probably mostly coming from here actually. So let your shoulders down and pull them away from the shoulders and just let the stretch be what it is from your butt up to your rib cage. And then rise up, and we'll take the left foot and place it on the outside of the right leg, and then swing your right leg underneath. Matsyendrasana, half lower fishes. Deep breath in, reach and rise. And then exhale, take your right arm around the left knee and swing yourself around to the left. And I like to take a little mudra here and just sit up as tall as I can. Now your shoulders should be pulling down, your elbow is bending, and you're twisting around. Take a deep breath in. 2 more just like that. Bring your chin around even more. Really stretch the neck, shoulder down. 1 more. Ooh, release that, unwind. Those feel so good, don't they? All right, we'll go to the other side. So pull your left leg under, take your right foot and stamp it on the outside of your left knee. Reach and rise up. And then exhale, plant your right hand behind, anchor your left elbow. I can't even talk anymore. Anchor your left elbow around your right knee. Drop your right shoulder down, twist as best you can. See if you can be firm into the ground, light at the crown, and then really turn your neck. Deep breaths. Maybe a mudra on that left hand. Bring your chin around a little more. Really stretch the neck. Tall through your core. 1 more deep breath in here. And release, unwind. Ooh, we earned this. So I'm curious, as you were curiously going through your flow, was it challenging enough?
roll your roll yourself down onto your back. Grab your knees. Give yourself a hug. Yogi's choice right here. There's a couple different things we can do. Hands on the knees and individually roll those knees in circles. I guess it's not rolling, I guess it's circling. But circle your knees and then go the opposite direction so they can be independently moving. And then if you want to, and then do whatever you want here for a few, then maybe the knees circle together to give yourself a little massage here. I really like this one because you can really dig your hips and your butt muscles into the floor, and when your knees come in, you get that lumbar spine. It just feels so delicious. And then reverse. We get these really nice self-massages, and you can really learn a lot about your body. And we learn a lot about our tolerance levels in yoga, which is why it's so good for anxiety, depression, addiction. Let's take legs up the wall. So you're pretending to put them against a wall right here, but if you have a wall at home, it is so nice. If you get yourself very intimate with the wall, you go right up to it and take those legs up the wall and let them rest there. And it's just so nice because if you're holding them up, it's still great because the blood flow is going, with gravity down, so your veins don't have to work as hard. But if you can put them against a wall, oh, it's so nice and relaxing. Maybe your arms go up into cactus with your palms open. And we'll be here for 3 breaths. And as you're breathing, soften between the eyebrows. And soften your jaw. And wherever you are, if you were against the wall, come back onto your mat. You're still on your mat. Draw the knees into the chest again. And when you get, let's all just meet in knees to the chest is what I'm trying to say. And then as you're ready, place your feet on the ground and let's take a bridge. So bridge, push the feet into the mat, lift the hips, tuck your chin, lift your heart, up, up, up. And then even more, maybe take a bind underneath, fold under the shoulders, and then maybe drag the knees toward one another. Lift your toes, lift your hips, lift your heart, push down into your hands, tuck your chin, squeeze your butt, drag the knees toward one another, big breath. And then release, slowly allow yourself to come back down. Extend your right leg all the way down, bring your left knee into your chest. And we'll take a spinal twist. So left knee across the body towards the right, and then extend your left arm straight out to the left from your left shoulder. And then turn your face and look to that left arm. Maybe you take your right hand on the outside of that left knee to help coax the leg into a deeper stretch, or it's not just your leg, it's your hip, your back, your core. And then keep looking left. And then really find your breath. Focusing on the inhale and the exhale, kind of dragging them out, pausing, making them kind of long, lasting longer than they normally do. And then gently bring yourself back into the center, both knees into the chest. And left leg long. Take the right knee across the body. Look over to the right. Extend the right arm from the right shoulder. Maybe coaxing that your right leg over to the left. Keep twisting your neck to look to your right thumb. Close down your eyes. Soften your jaw and even parting your teeth a little bit, and maybe taking your jaw right and left. And let it let it just hang open slightly. Can you find a tiny smile for your lips? One more breath here. And gently bring yourself back onto your back and draw the knees into the chest and give yourself a hug. Tuck the chin. Let's take happy baby. Yogi's choice. Frolicky happy baby, or maybe resting happy baby. Maybe you just want to hang out and just breathe and just be. We're in this moment right now. Together, souls uniting in this beautiful ancient practice of yoga. Let's take Baddha Konasana, recline. So drop or I shouldn't say drop, but put the feet on the ground. Or lower the knees out to each side, bottoms of the feet together. Let's take a snow angel arm position. So they're kind of up and out like in a V from your shoulders. Palms up and open. Just relax the fingers, relax the palms. Allow your knees to spread as wide as they will. And if this is too uncomfortable, you can place a block under each thigh. And we'll be here for 3 breaths. And while you're breathing here, we started out today talking about this journey, this inward journey within the size of our mat, which is the metaphor for the world. You know, we're facing all directions. We're warriors, then we're soft, then we're warriors, then we're soft. We have effort, we have ease, we push ourselves, we let go, and it's all these equal and beautiful opposites that makes life interesting, challenging, and beautiful. Gently bring those knees together and walk your feet apart into bridge, supported bridge. If you want a little more drama, you walk the feet a little further apart so you get more of a drag on those external parts of the thighs and the hips. Let's take the hands or the arms into cactus. And breathe. And now yogi's choice. Just any little move I may have missed. Take your beautiful legs and stretch them. Maybe you want to take a plow. Maybe you want to take another bridge. Sometimes it's nice to extend the legs up over the hips. Supported shoulder stand, and then maybe you take a plow, but this is not recommended for everyone. And then sink back down into whatever place you need to grab everything you need for Shavasana. And we're going to take a nice Shavasana. Before we get started in Shavasana, tuck your chin slightly and feel that occipital protuberance of your head, that most protruded part of your skull in the back, and push as you rock your head side to side, no, saying no. And push down into the mat with your skull as you rock. Usually it feels nice to give yourself the massage, and usually it's nice to give those neck muscles a nice little run for the money. But if it doesn't feel good, obviously you don't do it. Hold yourself in the center and just breathe. Find Shavasana. And if you've never tried Shavasana, if you always do the same thing, try something different. Be curious. Like, I really like snow angel Shavasana, where the feet are kind of wide open to the corners of the mat. Arms are to the upper corners, and you just kind of sink, drop your chin in a little bit. And while you're in Shavasana, stay there, close down the eyes, focus on the breath. I'm going to read a little more about curiosity. we'll do a little meditation. And this is where the beautiful nectar of the practice really sinks in. And I always feel so bad in my classes, my in-person classes. I'm always trying to deliver too much asana, not enough meditation, and not enough shavasana. So we're going to do it here. And my other goal for 2025 is to honor a little longer shavasana. So there you are in this moment on your back in your shavasana, and you're breathing. And you're really noticing your body. You're noticing all of the little nuances, the changes from when we started. And as you take in this deep breath, remember curiosity is a gift because it invites us to explore without judgment, to discover something new about ourselves. We have to be brave sometimes with curiosity to go out of our comfort zone. So let's tap into that right now in our meditation. Turn your attention inward and really notice your breath. And don't change your breath, just breathe, just observe it. And think about and be curious about the life force within you, the prana, the life force energy that sustains you. It just sustains life. And now shift your awareness to your body. And gently scan from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. And notice how each part of you feels in this moment. Be curious. Is there warmth or coolness, comfort or tension? And let go of any need to label or fix. Just observe. And consider how amazing it is that your body moves, breathes, and supports you every day. Even if it feels different or unfamiliar, approach it with the wonder of a beginner. The beginner's mind, it's so beautiful. And now let's explore the idea of strength, not just physical strength, but the inner strength that brought you here today and that kept you here this long. And ask yourself, what can I learn about my resilience, my capacity to grow, my ability to try something new? Sit with that curiosity for a moment and really honoring yourself for what you just did. And lastly, reflect on this practice of yoga. What drew you here? What do you hope to discover? Let go of any expectations and simply allow yourself to be curious about the journey that you started. Sorry. And just breathe. Melt into the floor with every breath, going deeper and deeper and deeper into your meditative state. And I'll be quiet and I'll call you out in a minute. Enjoy. Take a deep breath in and just let it go.
And then another deep, deep breath in and sigh it out.
One more just like that. Deep breath in and sigh it out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. And then take yourself over to that fetal position where you really sink. Let go. Be at one with the floor. Use your bottom arm as a pillow. And really feel how this embryonic position takes you back a couple years to this beautiful place where it all began. Really connecting with your true self, your deep soul, who you really truly are beneath it all. That beautiful life force energy, your prana, your breath, your soul, your heart. And then gently bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position of your choice, Sukhasana, comfy seat. And let's bring one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. Close down your eyes, bow your head in reverie to yourself, to your fellow practitioners, to all humans, to all sentient beings, honoring life, honoring again your true self. And as you take your yoga off your mat into the world today, I wish you peace, beauty, and joy. And really connecting with that true, beautiful inner light, who you truly are, your true self. As Norman Cousin says, I guess I'll go ahead and be myself because everyone else is taken. How cool is that? Let's be ourselves. Bring your hands to your heart, or bowing your head, bring them to your forehead. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, my friends. Thank you for practicing today. I hope you have a beautiful day or night or evening in life, taking your yoga off the mat. This beautiful metaphoric inner journey. Take it out into the world. Spread the love. Thank you.